Hey guys, Telecon Tuesday. Today, instead of a masterclass or a specific video, I have an announcement to make, something I'm rather excited about. About June last year, I think I mentioned this in my last video, I started going on a bit of a personal journey and I was listening to London Real a lot. Some of you may know London Real, some of you may not. Some of you may not like the host of London Real. You know, he's not everyone's cup of tea. I personally quite dig him, to be honest. Anyway, so I was watching his TED Talk of 2015, and to not get the words wrong, this is what he said.
About a year later, I got a message from Joe Rogan, and he invited me to come to Los Angeles to be on his show. And this was a big moment for me for a lot of reasons. But the most important one is that now I wasn't meeting Joe as a fan, I was meeting him as a peer. And so I flew to California and I went on his show, and it was 3 hours long and it was broadcast live to hundreds of thousands of people. And at the end, on a whim, I said, to anyone listening around the world, if you like my story, then I challenge you to start your own city real.
All right, and unsnap. Okay, so Brian Rose basically was my inspiration for this dream that I had. I remember one of the questions I went with to ayahuasca was whether to start something called Jozi Real. So as you said in the video, I was inspired by other people's stories of transformation, and I wanted to show that for South Africa. I wanted to show people in South Africa, in Johannesburg, maybe even overseas if I'm lucky. I wanted to show that there are people who are making a difference, and I'm not necessarily targeting the top of the food chain people. But the purpose is, it is about inspiration. Insert logo. All right, one more click. So it is about inspiration. I had an interview with someone I went to school with. He had dreams to be a professional boxer, and he did it for a while. And anyway, I don't want to give away the story, but I went to school with a guy, right? And another interview that I had was with the publisher of the article for that magazine that I've alluded to before, Step Up Mag. He's also going to be making an appearance 1 week after the boxer. So this is basically an intro video, just to explain what I'd like to do on the side. I am still wanting to fulfill life coaching fully. Still trying to pick that niche. It may be leaning towards relationship coaching. But yeah, I mean, it's all a journey, and I'm really excited about the journey. And that's part of the message with this whole thing. People give up, when their first dream doesn't come to fruition, or something goes wrong and they feel that they have to, they're at a dead end and they don't know what to do. But some of the stories that I'd like to share, not just my own, are from people who've picked up the pieces and who have not given up and who've made a success elsewhere. It's very powerful lessons, very inspiring lessons, quite honestly. And to anyone who would like their story shared, it can be anything, guys, really anything. The idea is that anyone watching or listening to this, I'm hoping to turn it into a podcast as well. Anyone engaging with this content can be inspired to not give up. That's the point. When I look at Tony Robbins, absolutely, mesmerized by the guy. He's a role model for anyone who wants to be a successful life coach, but he is at the top. Sometimes people see that way up here and they think, I can never do that, man. Like I'm out the frame, I'm down here. But so the idea is to show those who are maybe demotivated or who've lost their drive or their passion, regular people like me, like you watching this, or whoever's listening, that you can make it, right? There's evidence, and I'm hoping to find it. I'm hoping that you guys can engage with me to get your story told. It can be 15 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, it can be 1 hour. It doesn't matter. I believe that the more stories we share of transformation, inspiration, and passion to never give up, South Africa can be a much better place. And our lives can be transformed. We can be happier. We can be fulfilled because we can make it. And you can. You don't have to watch these to know that you can make it. Just watch this one. And, Mark, your voice irritates me. That's fine. That's cool. I get that. I'll cry after this. But, guys, it's difficult, man. I know, especially during this lockdown. I've been retrenched, and while I am actively looking for full-time employment, I'm going full steam ahead with this life coaching because I do not quit. I have to keep going. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do if I quit. And I can't quit. It's not in me. Some of my dreams may have been crushed. I'm still pursuing them. I recognize the market is tough, but I'm picking up the pieces and I'm doing something. And there's other people that I'm hoping to interview and share their stories with that they can tell you the exact same thing. All right, guys, I didn't want to make this a long video. I do need to get back to getting some coursework done, hopefully to incorporate into my life coaching. But guys, that's it. Jozi Real, it's about inspiration. Guys, it's happening. I've made it happen. I remember one of the ladies, Vivian, at my ayahuasca, she loved the idea. And to hear today I got a legal representative to register the name and to copyright it, and to hear today that he said the name is yours, it's lifted me up. It's made my Tuesday amazing, and I'm hoping to share that energy and passion with you guys. So guys, have an awesome rest of the week. Thursday's letter is still coming out. Not quite sure what it's going to be on, but it'll be inspiring as always, and it'll be for you with love. Guys, have an awesome day further. Enjoy the rest of the week, and look forward to sending you a quick message on Thursday for the letter. Otherwise, have an awesome one. Love you lots. Cheers.